Welcome back, YouTube. This is Dave Lucas with Injection Molding Skills and More. Today I wanted to go over excuse me, I wanted to go over processing changes and then documentation on how to document. Okay, so the biggest issue that a lot of molders have is they'll make changes, but then they don't know what changes they made that fix the root cause of the problem. So what you'll have is, let's say that you have a process sheet that you go by. So this would be your process sheet. So you'd have all your barrel heats, you'd have your mold heats, you'd have your fill time, your pressures, all this stuff's on here. It gives you a diagram of your mold heaters inside your mold. On the back, it gives you your water, it gives you special information, your water temperature, all that. So a lot of companies go by this. This is a base standard of what you should have as a process sheet, documented for every mold that you run and every press you run. Let's say you got two presses that are identical presses. They're going to run totally different. It's just, that's how things happen in molding. So what we always tell everybody is, if you're going to make a change, make one change at a time and then see if that change affects something and works or not. Then what you want to do is take that change back if it doesn't work. Like, let's say you're trying to fix a short shot. Okay, you might change your transfer, you might add more pressure, you might take more speed up. I mean, there's all kinds of different variables that you can change to actually fix the issue. But you only want to change one thing at a time on there, guys, to minimize what you change. Plus, also, what you want to do is you want to write down the change that you actually did. So what you changed it from and what you changed it to on a little piece of paper, to keep track of what you're actually doing. Okay, what I come up with is, I've come up with this book that I put together for the process techs and maintenance guys. So anybody that makes a change on a press, let's say you make a change on a press. Let's say you take a transfer and you take the transfer from like 0.900 down to 0.850, okay? And you leave it there because it fixed the problem. Well, the next guy that comes along behind you says, let's say he has flash. Well, then he takes it back up. If you don't have it wrote in the book, like let's say like in here, you write it down, you put the date, the shift, the time, the mold that you're running or the part you're running. Then you want to put what symptoms you're having. So if you're having flash, be in detail. Like this one says flash at the bottom, nail him. This one says short shots, top apart. Okay, be clear on what you're actually describing. And then over here, what did you do to fix the issue? And then over here, you want to put the initials of the person that actually did it. And then if they're a process tag, maintenance, whoever changes it should be writing that stuff down. This is always good, because then if you have the same problems reoccurring every time you put the mold in, then you can go to your process sheet and change your process sheet to match where you're always changing it to. This will optimize your process a lot better. Okay, so very clear on this. Do not be a piano player is what they call it. Don't go up to a press and change 5 or 6 different things, because then you do not know what actually fixed the problem. This is a very, very good tool for your process techs and maintenance, because if you have any issues whatsoever, you could actually go back to that sheet, go back to that book, and actually see what the problem was that they had and what they did to fix it. And this is a good training tool too for like new techs, new maintenance guys. Let's say you go to a press and the parts are warped. You end up finding out that the thermolator kicked off. Well, let's say that thermolator has been acting up or whatever over time. Well, then you can let maintenance know, hey, now we got a problem with the thermolator. Let's change out that thermolator. Okay, there's all kinds of different variables that you guys can look at. This is a training tool that will help everybody out in your company. So me personally, I go up to a press. If it's been running 8 hours and all of a sudden out of the blue you got short shots, what's the first thing you're going to check? You're going to go look and see if you have a nozzle leak. You're going to check to see if there's issues not into the process itself, but outside of the process. Okay, then you'll dig deeper into the process, to see if there's something else going on, like a heater going out or anything like that. But remember, put something in place that shows documentation of what your changes are. That way, when you go from shift to shift, the guys have somebody helping them out. So just wanted to let you guys see that, let you guys know about that. I appreciate all the support to the channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you guys can, let me know in this video or in the next couple videos what you guys would like to see, issues you're having at your molding company, things you'd like me to go over. I'm trying to, be informative about as much stuff as I possibly can. And I hope everyone had a great holiday. And I guess I'll quit rambling on, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.